Hey campers, I'm Gabriella and I'm out here getting ready for cold weather camping season, so I thought I'd walk you through some of my favorite tips, tricks, and gear essentials for how I camp cozy all season long. And you might be wondering, why even try camping in cold weather? Well, a few reasons. 1, you beat all the crowds. 2, you get beautiful views like this covered in snow. And 3, because you just like camping. And speaking of gear, let's dive right into some of my favorite essentials. I bring all of my favorite gear in this Ruck's 70-liter container just to keep everything nice and packed. I typically have a portable shovel with me just in case I need to get out of any dangerous situations or maybe somebody needs help on the road. It can never hurt to have one of these with you. I also keep a lot of extra layers in here with me, so extra gloves, beanie, and even a rain jacket just in case I get a little bit too cold out here. I also like to store my food and stove in here, so a lot of my gear is collapsible so I can keep it handy. Keep my stove with me as well. Pro tip for campers, just go ahead and keep your lighter in with your stove. That way you don't have to wonder if you brought it or not on your trip. A lot of my gear is also collapsible because I use it backpacking as well, so I kind of have all the same gear for backpacking as I do for car camping. And I also keep some food in here. I always have a can of soup with me because I love just a warm meal before bed, or some of my favorites from Backpacker's Pantry, 3 cheese mac and cheese, and if I'm feeling extra crazy, dark chocolate cheesecake mix. Can never go wrong with this when you're car camping. This has probably been in my car for the last year, I think. It's definitely an emergency food just in case. You never know if you're gonna be stuck somewhere out on the road or if maybe there's just a situation where you just need food and you're getting a little hangry. Chunky is the way to go. Got an emergency kit. This is actually my trail kit for my dog whenever he travels with me, but it's nice to have everything in one place. So at the heart of any successful camping trip is the mattress. So this one is the Airfoam Pro by Luno. It's incredibly comfortable, probably one of the best mattresses I've slept on. And because my mattress is an air and foam hybrid, it's much warmer than conventional air mattresses. It's got an R value of over 11, so it's gonna be insulated for any cold weather temperatures. So my mattress paired with the camp pillow and my sleeping bag keeps me really cozy, but in case of really cold temperatures, I also add a sleeping bag liner, so it adds even more insulation. Depending on the sleeping bag liner you get, it can add between 10 and 20 degrees of warmth. And as for packability, this mattress is awesome because it sports a zipper down the middle, so I can either bring both halves and be even more comfortable, or because I like to travel solo so often, I like to bring just one half of the mattress and just bring even more gear with me. And to add a little extra storage, I have our medium mesh gear duffel. So I just keep like blankets, I like to have an extra puffy with me on hand just in case maybe a friend comes out and they need a jacket. And in my extra compartment, I like to keep some camp booties just to hang around in. It's nice to have some insulation for my feet at camp too. This bag is great for storage, but it's also great for airing out any dirty laundry or extra blankets that you might have on your trip with you. I always like to keep a ground mat with me, so I have a nice snow-free place to change my shoes. And because of those early winter sunsets, I like to bring these camp string lights with me just to make the vibe even cozier inside. And to dive into the first tip, don't skimp on tires. My car is only 2-wheel drive, but having tires that are rated for winter conditions helps me drive with peace of mind because I know that they'll have more traction on icy roads. Now, I don't know too much about tires, but I always make sure to look for the 3 peaks and the snowflake symbol. That way, you know it's rated for winter driving. For tip number 2, I recommend always bringing a battery bank. You never know when you might need an emergency charge on phones, or if you're like me and you like to travel with your camera, you might need to catch the next view. So having this always ensures that my batteries are charged. Batteries always die faster in the cold, and even banks like this are susceptible to that, so make sure to keep it in a warm area in your car. Winter camping can also mean waking up to condensation inside your car, so to minimize this, I like to bring a portable camping fan with me to keep air flowing inside, as well as bringing products that actually minimize condensation. Alright, this is another tried and true hack. You can fill up a Nalgene with hot water and either put it in the bottom of your sleeping bag or keep it towards your core. That way you're nice and toasty for hours in your sleeping bag. And for my last tip, Winter camping burns calories, even while you're sleeping. So I like to keep a lot of my snacks right here in my headrest organizer. Think high-calorie snacks like trail mix, or if you're me and you have a sweet tooth, some Reese's. If you eat these right before bed, your metabolism actually works overtime and keeps you warm throughout the whole night. With that, I hope you enjoyed this video. If this inspired you to get out and explore, leave a comment below, and we'll see you out on the trails.